Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me. Come with me as we gallivant down Colfax Avenue. This was a rough one. Tough pill to swallow. Had to break out the punching bag for this one. What a disheartening loss. The wife had the day off. We went out for dinner. We're looking forward to watching the game. Hopefully, another easy blowout win. But Denver decides they don't like to do that, especially 2 days in a row. As rare as it is that the Denver Nuggets blow people out, they did yesterday, but they couldn't today. Now, if any of you guys from DMV are here watching, thank you for joining me, but we have got to talk about this idea of tanking. Like, I need to sort it out in my head because I don't understand it. I'm going to get to that later because there's too many other things. But the first and most important thing is this game had all the excuses in the world. I don't even want to list them because they're easily listable. The refs, the schedule, the rest, the whatever. Denver's got to be able to take care of business no matter what. And how is it that they almost win every game, whether it's OKC, LA, or Memphis? Now, I'll tell you why they lost tonight. And you might think that I would say it's Jokic's fault. Jokic I mentioned on DMVR that I believe, and I have mentioned several shows, that his mental health is waning. And it turns out that I'm very familiar with the mental health world and have family members that struggle. And, you know, we all know people that struggle. But when you dig down deep into it, it's right around that age of 30 where it manifests in men. From what I remember, from what I've heard. And it seems to me the easiest symptoms are impatience and irritability because your brain is on fire. And eventually, after sustaining that fire for so long, it cracks. It burns down. And then you go into la la land. Whether permanently or periodically, they put different names on it. But he does not look healthy. And I've been saying that for a while as, I don't even want to call it a joke, but like, hey, come on, yo, get a haircut. Change your mouthpiece. Who wears a yellow mouthpiece? What else was my other thing? Geez, there was a third thing and I can't remember. Leave it in the comments if you remember. If you do, you win a big prize because that means you're a true fan of the Little Nugget Show. Wow, how soon after the highs of Houston, where we were in Ball Arena with the Little Nugget. If you haven't seen that, go check out our live post-game coverage from Ball Arena with the Little Nugget. To a blowout yesterday, to probably the worst loss of the year. We got some problems, folks. If you're a Denver Nuggets fan, we got problems. I still have hope. My hope basically now is in a miracle. And what is that miracle? Is that everyone starts playing healthy. I'm talking Murray's shoulder, Spencer's shoulder, AG. He's been looking good. We might see him at 100% health, knock on wood, through the playoffs. Peyton Watson, if he gets back healthy, Jokic's brain. Hardaway is old, and he doesn't like back-to-backs. So I know what it feels like. Man, I can tell you some. Age is a killer when you're an athlete, or when you think you're an athlete. I'm literally trying to help kids do track and field, and I can't even walk. After doing tiny little workouts, it's like, what the fuck? So I don't have any ill will towards Tim Hardaway. You got to take a night off. But David Adelman, dude, where is that? Oh, no, wait. We're talking about getting healthy. Who else needs to get healthy? CB. Honestly, CB should be flying and dunk. Remember when he dunked on Gobert and he climbed up his chest? Boom. That year he had so many good dunks. In his first year, he had so many good dunks. And he's lost all that from this ankle injury? Apparently. He should have dunked half of these that he got swatted. And why is it that Denver is the most swatted team? I guarantee that's probably the case. If there's a way to pull that stat up, look it up. Denver, the most swatted team, especially lately. So, yeah, Jokic is in Colfax mode. He looks homeless. He's got that crazy look in his eye, which is kind of funny with the refs. Like that one stare down that he gave the ref after he got slaughtered today. Absolutely slaughtered. But you know what the excuse is? You can't take that as an excuse. Okay, you're getting slaughtered and the refs suck. Got it. You got in at 5:30 in the morning. Nobody got enough sleep. You didn't get enough time to prepare. Whatever. I went to bed at 6:30. That's what I normally go to bed. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it. I woke up at 1:30 p.m. That's my normal schedule. I stay up till 4, 5, 6 in the morning. And I sleep for 8 hours. So, Crimea River, you got $50 million pill out. Wake your ass up and figure out how to play well. But here's the thing that's killing me. DA, David Adelman. Like, we're going to talk about the tanking thing in a minute. So I vehemently disagree with the idea that teams... I don't want to say disagree with the idea that teams tank, but I've never seen a motherfucking team play against Denver. I don't want to say that because the last game was pretty... That's not how games work. These players are out there getting paid millions of dollars, whether they're shitty or not, whether they're third string or not. They go out to play hard, and every one of those motherfuckers on Memphis played hard tonight. And they came out like flies on shit. And the coach is like, listen, we're going to throw everything we got at these guys. They're fucking on a back-to-back. They got in late. We're just going to torture them. That's literally the game plan. Torture them. Pressure. Bodies. They played 13 guys. The NBA.com only shows 12, but they played 13 guys. Every single person they had suited up and on that bench played. And they played a lot of minutes too. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, everyone played 10 or more minutes. Except for Taj Gibson, the 40-year-old, played 9.5. So that's into the 10th minute. We only had 7 people play over 10 minutes. Only 7 people play over 10 minutes versus 13. That's basically an entire second team. My God, David Adelman. I know we're on the second night of a back-to-back. Our plane got delayed. We got in late. We didn't get enough sleep. The refs are going to be super shit tonight. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to wear the fuck out of everyone out on the floor and act like it's a playoff rotation. 7-man rotation. I mean, Julian Strawler and Jonas got in for 5 minutes. I guess they played 9. But you had 4 other able-bodied, energetic young guys who never get to fucking play, who are chomping at the bit. And who are they going up against but the scrubs in Memphis? Who are they going up against? Put them in the fucking game, DA. Give Jamal a break. Jamal shouldn't even be fucking playing, to be honest. Jamal should not be playing. He is struggling. He's making the best of it. 33% from 3. 2 of 6. 6 of 13. Not too bad. But he's hurt. And he's worn down. If you want to go anywhere in the fucking playoffs, you need to rest these guys. You might as well tank. Call it what you want. But Denver needs the 6th seed and the 6th seed only. 7? 7's fine too. Why is 7 fine? Actually, can you get 7 without being in the plan? No, you would have to be in the plan because the winner of 7 and 8 gets 7. Maybe they'll be at 7. I don't know. Colfax mode. This is called Colfax mode. But DA, throw some fucking bodies out there. I mean, Memphis had 3 rotations, 5, 5, and 5, 4, and 4. 3 groups of guys that could go out and pound ass. And that's what they did. They fucking pounded ass. I mean, all their minutes were about the same. They all played 20 minutes. They all played 20 minutes. 2 guys played 10, and a couple, half played 25, and the other half played 20. One guy with 13, but still, that's a lot of fresh bodies at some worn down bodies. And you cannot respond to it by saying, we're just going to sit 6 guys. Like fucking Valanciunas should have been in over Jokic. How many turnovers did Valanciunas have? 0. How many turnovers did Jokic have? 10. Fucking triple-double with turnovers. A Sombor quad? Can you call that? A Sombor triple? So we call it a Sombor double when he makes a double-double and then 9 assists or 9 rebounds. Dude, what's going on upstairs? The fucking dishwasher is right above my head. That sucks. Anyway, he needed 1 more assist. I mean, he had 19 assists, and he only needed 1 more because he had 9 to Denver and 10 to Memphis. 1 steal, 3 blocks. He did have 3 blocks. I'll give you that. Did he really have 29 points? Was I even sharing this? No, of course not. There you go. You can have a look. I don't believe he had 29 points. Maybe this was the problem. I broke out the Joker drink for yesterday and we dominate with the blowout. But I don't have any more Joker drinks. So today, no Joker drink. We didn't go to a dark place because I watched it with my wife. It's time to go dark. Like Jokic, you need to come out into the light. You need to get a little sunshine. You need to get a haircut, a little spa day or something tomorrow, please. I wonder if they're flying back tonight. I assume they are. Get a little spa day tomorrow. Get some sun. Come back ready to go on Friday against Toronto at home. Get AG, maybe Peyton, maybe not. Get those guys back and take the load off of these guys. Jamal, Jokic, it's not like Jokic just needs to fucking meditate. Like, sit down and fucking breathe, old man. Old man, he's 30. Big man, after your haircut, like, seriously, just get refreshed. I mean, if I got $500 million in the bank, one would think, I don't know, I've never been to that echelon of money, but one would think that you could relax a little. Is there pressure on him? Sure. But how does it help if the pressure makes his basketball worse? Don't take the pressure. Life has only as many pressures as you create for it. According to a wise man named Waddy Watts on a movie called Love in a 45, 1995. Look it up. It was in 94. Anyway, Jokic, just breathe. Breathe, son, breathe. No, something's got to be going on, dude. His dad has got cancer. His fucking mom. I mean, trouble with the kids. Maybe his son's autistic. Who knows? The wife's at home, not happy, dealing with, who knows? But there's fucking problems. There are real fucking problems on this team, and they are not letting on to what they are. Murray said it the other day. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that you guys don't really know about, don't need to know about, but I'm glad that we can overcome that and get this win tonight. Yeah, well, you're slipping. The team needs some fucking leadership, I'll tell you that. And what Jokic has is not leadership. That is not leadership. Yelling and screaming and putting pressure on people, ask my kids, is not good leadership. I've learned the hard way. Not the harder way, but the hard way. You've got to be firm and consistent, but also compassionate and encouraging. It is no secret. Jokic cannot any longer be encouraging. Rarely do you even see him give a guy 5 after he scores. It's usually only if the guy comes up to him. It's like, yeah, we should have, of course that was a perfect pass that I made. Awesome. Yeah, of course you're supposed to fucking score it. Don't act like it's any big deal. That's his mindset, but that shit's got to go. That is not serving you well, Mr. Jokic. Please, for the love of God, take a spa day. Get yourself a new white, glowing white mouthpiece and a haircut and a massage. And all will be right in Nuggets Nation. Is it Nuggets Nation? I don't like that. I never have. Nug Life, we remember that. But Nuggets Nation? Oh, no. D-Line called it the Nuggets Connected Universe, Extended Connected Universe, or Nugget, something like that. NICU, Nuggets Connected Universe. Enter, yeah, NICU, like the neonatal intensive care unit. The Nuggets Interconnected Universe. It's not a Nuggets Nation because we need a Nuggets universe. And does it not feel like when the Nuggets get on the court, like I knew it was doomed from the beginning. You can ask my wife. Because, see, we start the games late, so we don't have to watch commercials. Obviously, we're not retarded. So typically we want to start 30 minutes after the game. Sometimes it's a little bit later. But that means around game time, I'm going to throw on DMVR pregame. DMVR pregame is usually 30-ish minutes. If it's 6:30 start time and we throw on the DMVR pregame, I think we threw it on at 6:30, but had to pause it a lot. And then we got home and ate and watched it while we were eating the rest of it. Okay, that's perfect. Oh my God, I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, let me recall. Don't hold me to Jokic's standard. Don't hold me to the standard I'm holding Jokic to. My mental illness is evident. I have a lot of TBIs. Evident and obvious. Okay, so why were we talking about that? So we're getting ready for the game. Oh, my God. I literally forgot what that was about. So sad. Let me check my notes. Maybe it'll come back. 8 of 9. Oh, commentator's curse. That's what it was. See how it comes back? I just look at my fucking notes. I'm listening to... DMVR is not giving out any commentators' curses. They are saying they're playing a tanking team, although this is like a half curse, guys. Listen. The commentators' curse, if you haven't heard thus far, last year it was a jersey curse. One of their jerseys was cursed. This year it's the same, by the way. Mind you, we might take a look at that later. If I remember, I usually don't. But let's get off of those stats. So the commentator's curse is when a commentator says something like, for instance, Denver's going into Memphis, having won 8 of 9 against Memphis. Memphis is on an 8-game losing streak. And this is where DMVR was like, not only are they on an 8-game losing streak, the only 3 wins they've had in the last 3 weeks were against tanking teams. So there's no way on earth they can lose this game. Boom. That's like setting an IED in the middle of the road. Commentator's curse. You don't talk about those fucking streaks that you don't want broken beforehand. Just don't mention them. Stay away from them. Guess when they come into play? After the fucking game. Denver wins. They go in with energy. They play extra guys. They go up 10, 15 points in the first half. They coast to a nice little easy victory. They play their bench because they are coasting. And then we look back and say, Memphis has now lost 9 straight. And Denver's won 9 of the last 10 against Memphis. Whatever bullshit you want to say it fucking afterwards. If it's a streak that you want broken, then just mention it. That's how it works. If it's a streak you want broken, just mention it. Denver, let's say, for instance, Denver's going into Toronto and they have lost 4 straight to Toronto, we'll say. Then you bring it up beforehand so it'll crack, because that's what happens. The law of averages cracks those fucking things. I've seen it too many times already. Denver showed me into the supernatural world of all the superstitions. The jerseys, the fucking commentators, what clothes am I wearing? What am I drinking? What flag do I fly? I fly different Nuggets flags when we play. It's not me. I'm not out there fucking playing. Although tonight I wanted to be. I wanted to slap those motherfucking Memphis Grizzlies in the face. That probably wouldn't have gone very well. However, it would have been fun at least once to be like, what the fuck are you guys doing? They were literally slaughtering Jokic. And they were slappy, grabby, everything to everyone else. And they just thought, I mean, it's like their coach said, this is exactly what it was. Before the game, the coach is like, listen, guys, the NBA really hates Denver. And they kind of want us to win this game. And normally we tank, but they said that they're going to give us something if we don't tank. So I know we're down a bunch of guys, but we can easily beat these fuckers. Let me tell you how. What we're going to do is go out and play as hard as you fucking can, grabbing, slapping. Every ball gets slapped. Every ball gets blocked. Every shot gets contested with a block, if you can get it. I don't care about fouls. The refs aren't going to call them. I talked to them. I asked them. They said, yeah, we heard the same shit from up above on NBA, and they're like, we don't want Denver to win, so we need them to go falling down into the rankings, and we want LA. We definitely want LA, San Antonio, OKC. That's who we want in the fucking playoffs. We want Denver to not be there. Why? Because Jokic pisses us off. That's the whole reason it is. How are you not a Nuggets fan and feel like the world is out against you? Like every fucking game. And I try to tell my wife, like, calm down, it's not. But it is. Jokic, and that's maybe why his mental health is going. He just can't fucking stand it anymore. He has no capacity to deal with the amount of frustration that he's literally got cuts and scars everywhere. I mean, there were so many egregious non-calls tonight. And it would be one thing if it went both ways, but it never fucking goes both ways. Here I am bitching about those refs. Fuck every one of you stupid fucking refs. Oh, shit. Remember the other night when we looked at the refs? Remember? Wasn't one of them number 45? I think he was reffing tonight. Let's see. NBA refs. Not assignments. They have their own little fucking site, don't they? We saw it the other day. They had their own little site. I don't think it's under NBA either. Oh, yeah, here it is. Basketball. Yep, found it. Can you guys see that? You can, but I need to swap that. So let's do that. Okay, here we go. We're going to check who did tonight's game, because they say it in the other game. But if we go over here to 45, because I know 45 was reffing tonight. Oh, shit, it's not him. Brian Forte. Yeah, it was a different crew. So let's see if I could spot the other ones. Was it really? I thought there was 2 black dudes. Rodney Mott. Derek Richardson. No. Okay, let's check it out. Let's go here And here, where do they put the refs? I think it's in the summary, isn't it? Oh, shit. We don't have the game. Summary. Why do we care about the refs? Because they're fucking terrible. I'm literally going to get an aneurysm from these goddamn refs. Where are the refs? I thought it was in the summary. There's a bunch of highlights. Yeah, I don't see it. Well, let's check real quick. So Denver loses the first quarter by 1 and wins the second quarter by 1. They're tied at the half. Then they lose the third by 8. And then they win the fourth. So they definitely won 2 out of 4. And the third quarter is where they lost it. Easy to see where they lost this fucking game. Points off of turnovers. Turnovers, 19 for Denver and 10 for Memphis. Points on turnovers, 10 for Denver and 27 for Memphis. 17-point gap, and bam, there you go. 21 lead changes, 11 times tied. Wonderful. Where are the fucking refs? I could have sworn it showed, didn't it? It's definitely not game charts. Oh my God, that's play-by-play. We're not. Somebody, leave me in the comments. Where are the refs? 15,000 people. Oh my God, it's right there in the middle. Holy pooper. Right there. Okay, so Eric Lewis, Brian Forte, and Kevin Cutler. Let's have a look. These are... What? These refs are alphabetical order, are they not? Cutler. Okay, I thought it was his last name was Kevin. Okay. Kevin Cutler. So you're going to be up top here. Cutler. Kevin Cutler. That's one of the black dudes. And who is the other? Brian Forte and Eric Lewis. Lewis. G. A lot of G's. A lot of G last names. Okay. L. Wait, what? Lindsay Lane. How the fuck am I not getting this? There is no Eric Lewis. Do you see an Eric Lewis? Should be right here. They're definitely in alphabetical order, so there's no Eric Lewis. Let's see if we can search for her. Devoted to their craft. Fuck out of here. Okay, so he's the tall one. So it was the guy, Brian Forte, that Jokic had a problem with. I mean, I think he had a problem with everyone because they were all pretty bad. But he stared that motherfucker down like I've never seen. And I loved it, to be honest. Not gonna lie. What do we got over here? Let's see if the Lakers lost. No, they beat the Rockets. In Houston, of course. So LA's in third, and they're going to stay in third. In the Western Conference, we're going to have this. Thunder, Spurs, Lakers. Timberwolves, Rockets, 4 and 5. We can be 6 or 7. I mean, 6 is the best, is it not? Because you ain't getting to 3. And if you're 4 or 5, you got to play the Timberwolves, most likely. And then you got to play the Thunder. Do we want the Lakers in the first round? Do we want 7? We want to get... Okay, think about it. If we drop to 7 and we take on the Spurs in the first round where we're theoretically the freshest, does that bode better? Bode well? Versus playing the Lakers and then the Spurs. You play the Spurs and then you play the winner of the Lakers and whoever. So it's either one or the other. If you're 6 or 7, you're playing Lakers, Spurs, or Spurs, Lakers. And then Thunder. So Lakers, Spurs, Spurs, Lakers, then Thunder. And then Detroit, Boston, or New York. Oh, goodness. The Raptors. We have them in 2 days. And they're in 5th spot, having won 3 straight. Oh, the Hawks. Look at those motherfuckers down here. Win with the double digits, 11. They're literally in 8th spot, and they're 11 straight wins. Oh, fucking Thunder. 10-0 in their last 10. They are so disgusting. Like, I would be so ashamed of myself if I was a fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Disgusted. The fucking NBA is ruined now. I'm not blaming it on Shea. I'm blaming it on slap-happy, molestation, leg-fucking, dog-humping fucking defense. That's what I'm blaming it on. Molestation defense. Hands on balls. Every ball, we need to put hands on. Slap them balls. Slap, grab. Grab, slap. Slap, grab. Hook around the waist. Pull. Pull jersey. Slap. Slap, slap, slap. Problem is, Denver's like, we're just going to play regular defense. We're kind of lazy. We don't really want to play. And then boom, boom, boom. People get shots up. Every other team has figured out you got to break the rules. You just got to foul a fuck ton. Denver doesn't like to do it. Denver does not like to do it. Am I wrong? Whew, I got a headache. Fuck this game. 30 minutes, no comments. We're probably getting down to the end of it. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you. I see that one person isn't watching. My wife's probably asleep, so it might not be her. So whoever's watching, thank you for watching. Let's see in my notes if I had any other shit. Refs suck, ... Throwing games. Oh, we still got to talk about that. Tanking. Definitely got a conversation here on tanking. Before we get into tanking, I have one other insight. So Jokic is notorious for doing a little sweep through when he knows he's going to get a foul call, no matter where it is on the floor, and throwing up shots. And a lot of them go in. Tonight was no exception. It happened again. But it was a classic three-pointer. It wasn't even like he ripped through to get the foul. He wasn't drawing the foul. He was just like, this guy's going to ram me. I might as well shoot it. And it fucking goes in. I mean, we're talking, he's literally getting hit from the side as he's shooting the ball or bringing the ball up. The ball's definitely been gathered and ready to shoot while he's still getting hit. He chucks it up, banks it in, three-pointer. No. Oh, of course not. The refs go like that. On the floor. On the floor. Literally like 2 minutes later, on the other end of the court, a Memphis guy who's driving into the lane, who doesn't have number 15 on his jersey, and it doesn't say Nuggets, and it doesn't say Jokic, he's driving through the lane, gets the same kind of barely a little bump. not even half the bump that Jokic got. At the same time as he's gathering the ball, going up for the shot, gets the bump, finishes the shot, gets the call, and the N1. Like, what the fuck, refs? NBA Officials Association, pull your proverbial head out of your rotten ass. This is insane. You guys are fucking terrible. So bad. I've said this before, but I teach my kids when we're coaching basketball, we play scrimmaging, we don't call fouls. There's no fouls. We don't need any fucking refs. Everyone knows the ball goes out. Okay, who's it out on? You decide. If you don't decide, you shoot for it. That's it. We don't call fouls. We play hard defense. We play, if you're going to get fouled, the thing is, when you set that rule of playing no fouls, nobody can complain about the fouls because there's no calls. I mean, obviously, you can start calling them yourself, but as the coach, me being in there playing, I will say, hey, okay, that's okay. It's not a foul, but we're going to start over. And the person that just got slaughtered on the way to the basket is going to start at the top of the key with the ball. That's it. And you got to play like that as a fucking player. And that's where Jokic is losing his shit. Yes, he is getting absolutely shafted from the refs. I mean, it can't be any more obvious at this point. The refs are fucking Denver in the ass with a 10-foot cactus. And they have forever, especially with the schedule. Did we talk about the schedule? 16th back-to-back? How many of those were travel days, too? Home and away back-to-back. I know several of them were. And they still have one more fucking back-to-back. I'm going to start a campaign. No more back-to-backs. I don't give a fuck. Lengthen the season if you have to. Play year-round, but no more back-to-backs. Matter of fact, let's figure this out. If they're going to add 2 teams and we got 32 teams, let's just say everyone plays. I mean, if you lower the games, then it's going to fuck up stats for people. But is it really? Because there's all so many playoff games. I mean, maybe you lower it to 75 games. And stretch it out a little if it takes that. So there's no back-to-backs. The back-to-backs are bullshit. I mean, you say that, but there's some that make sense. It's like, if you fly to LA and you play the Clippers and the Lakers back-to-back, that's not terrible. But everything else, I mean, they're just not good for these players. Not their mental, not their physical health. They're getting hurt. And then you get weird fucking games like this. Denver should never have lost this game. All right, here we go. DNVR, pay attention. What is the deal with saying the team is tanking? Because I just watched that game, and every one of those 13 motherfuckers that came off the bench was playing like they wanted to win. Now, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, it's not who's playing and how hard they're playing. It's not how hard they're playing, because everyone that gets out there wants to play hard. Okay, well, if the players want to play hard, then you can't say that they're tanking. I've never seen a fucking team out there that was like, I don't want to win tonight. I mean, come on. Let's back up a little. You see that every now and then, but it's because they get dominated, they give up, or they were out partying or something like that. This team came to fucking play. They had twice the energy, 3 times the energy, 4 times the energy. They look like they won the goddamn NBA championship after the game. That stupid motherfucker. What's his name? This guy right here. Ty Jerome. Well, Ty Jerome. 21 points leading scorer. Wow. fucking Christian Brown had 26 and Jokic had 29. Wait, do I see something here? So Cam John had 20. Jokic had 29. Murray had 19. We literally had 4 guys in 20 points or more, 5 guys in double digits. But it's basically only those guys that were playing. How did they do this? How did they beat us? Oh, they had 13 guys playing and every one of them fucking scored. Every single one of them scored. Only one of them scored over 20, but every single one of the 13 scored. And when you only have 5 guys, I mean, what did they score? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30 and 90 and 105 points. 105 points for those 5. And they only had 118. Did I get that wrong? That's 10, 11, 12, 13. No, 13 more. Yeah, 105, 118. So the top 5 players, I won't say the starters because Hardaway was one of them. Top 5 scorers had 105 out of 118 points. Let's see what they had on this end. Top 5 scorers had 40, 56, 67. Is it the starters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13. Oh, 13 is higher. So it's going to be the starters plus 2. So what is that? 46, 50, 60, 46, 51, 46, 56, 61, 70, 83 minus 285. So 20 more points our top 5 guys had. 20 more points our top 5 guys had. Does that make sense to you? So we outscored their top 5 scorers by 20 points. 105 to 85. Yeah, 20 points. Which means the rest of the fucking team outscored the rest of our team by 27. Yeah. Not hard to see what happened there, David Adelman. Curious to see the fucking post-game press conference. What is he going to say now? What is he going to say now? You got nothing left. These bunch of goddamn fucking college kid rookies are out there. Goddamn Spencer's a fucking lacrosse player, isn't he? And that Ty Jerome, fuck you, Logo 3, everything's going in career night. Fuck out of here. I need to do a curious study on my shows on the number of cuss words I say in a loss versus a win. What did this knucklehead? 5 of 8 from 3-point. And some of those were from 4-point. Maybe even 5-point land. Fuck you. 21 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Motherfucker almost had a triple dub. 1 more board and 1 more assist, he gets a triple double. He shoots 62% from 3, 53 from the field. Didn't have a single free throw. That's weird. Yeah, definitely hate that guy. Plus 5. I thought our problem was going to be... Who is it? Jalen Wells. That's who I thought it was going to be. But turns out it was Ty Jerome. Well, we're going to play you again, motherfucker. So get ready for revenge. Because as they say, as Jokic says, vengeance is mine. I think I've heard that somewhere before. All right. So if we go to the schedule, you have to go back, right? No. The Nuggets are not playing tomorrow, but they are playing Friday at 7 p.m. I'll be back here Friday at 11. Come join me. Unless it goes into overtime. I don't know. This could be the start of a 10-game win streak, or it could be the start of a slide. A slide down the hills. Let's see if we can go. Denver. There we go. Oops. So let's check them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of them. Left to right. I mean, we did this last night. The Raptors is the ugliest game. You got the Jazz twice, the Grizzlies once, the Blazers twice, the Mavs once. Have we not already played Memphis twice? Yeah, I think we beat them the first 2 times. So this win might honestly not be terrible. But what would be ironic is if we do go on a 10-game win streak, which could easily start after the Raptors. Not easily, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'd almost think 11 if you can beat OKC and the Spurs on the last 2 games where they were more than likely going to be resting their players. Although we saw what happened tonight. So who knows? I think I gave you better odds last night. It was like plus 1,500 for them to win 10 straight. Now we're at like plus 15,000. But in the words of the great Jim Carrey, so you're saying there's a chance. Good night from the gold mine here and down in a basement in Colorado, where I've got to go water my cannabis plants. And you need to go to bed because you got to go to work in the morning. But if you're listening to this later, go ahead and leave me a comment and a like. And a subscribe. Fucking A, dude. 2 people watching. Every single one of you, 30 people that watch this, give me a subscribe. I got to get to 8880 again. It's getting ridiculous. This is really getting ridiculous. Like, just give me a goddamn like and a subscribe. Why? Because they're free. And this wasn't free. That's not free. That's not fucking free. This was definitely not free. None of this shit's free. My time isn't free. I mean, I have to do this for my own mental health, but aside from that, I'm sitting here pointing at all these things and you don't even see it. Yeah, this isn't free. That's not free. That's not free. That's not free. But liking is free. Subscribing is free. And you don't have a limited number of subscriptions. Any video I watch, I made a new rule. Any video I watch, I subscribe. Why? What are they going to do? Oh, you can't subscribe anymore. You subscribe to 100,000 people. They don't do that. So give me a subscribe. It's free. You got it unlimited. It's like better than fouls. Like I tell the players in the you got 6 fouls, use them. You got unlimited subscriptions, use them. If I get 2 more subscriptions out of this show, and I'll know, then we're gonna go to Sizzler on Friday. So join me again 11 p.m. as we go to Sizzler after we sizzle at home against the Toronto Raptors. Murray always does it good against Toronto Raptors, but maybe it's only in Toronto. So we'll have to see. Good night, everyone.